we're never less, right? I think what happens to us and with all of us is when we get into the city, we get bombarded with a whole bunch of energy and distractions till we stop hearing our sensitivity and our voice that we're with. It's a birthright of ours. And my theory behind that was, and my thought process is, we are never less. We never did that gift, and all of that sensitivity is never depleted. We just get distracted or maneuvered or something along that lines. But when all of those distractions are gone, you see, we start listening to that voice again. And when it gets disturbed, we feel it and we know it. Can you imagine how if we were all in the middle of nowhere, never having any distractions, and then having to go into the city, and how that would make you feel? Some might enjoy it, some do not. But I don't think we are less. I think we are always, the power is always there.
I love that perspective. I haven't even had that consideration of looking at it that way, and it really resonates. And I mean, the takeaway is, we are never less than,
Never.
But I mean, that's how we came into it. We are never less than. And so in it, thank you for that. I love it. Let me know if that resonates with anyone else in the chat. I'm sure as a bunch of empaths gather, that's going to resonate for some other people as well. And thank you for putting the questions in caps and emojis. And I notice this thing now. It does, if people do too many emojis, it like spells it out, and it'll say like pink hand or this or whatever. So a couple emojis are always great. Yeah, see this one. Oh, and maybe it's not even that. I don't know what it is, but it says, love all, big hugs, hand pink waving. Anyways. So good. All right. So I've been starring questions.
So am I. We've got plenty. We have like 37 already.
I know. It's like 504. We have 504.
We get through some of these.
Let's do it. All right. We are here.
Thank you, Vivian. Hi, Wendy. Hi, Vivian. Hi. I was just noticing everybody that's in here.
All these lovely people.
Lisa Foster, Wendy, Linda Bishop, all of your, yeah.
All right. I'm going to choose the first one. And as you know, you guys, we will go in no particular order, and we try to mix it up, and Spirit will point out some people that have not had a question from us in a bit. And so in that, we got lots of great questions. So we're going to start with this one because I feel like it's a good one. Help me find my passport. Oh my gosh. And I will ask you guys, if you can stick around, if you have asked a question, to stick around. We're going to be here for a good hour. So stick around, stay with us. And that way we don't have to break the momentum of tuning into something. And then if you can give any validation in the chat, if we are doing your question, that would also be super helpful. So
definitely. Well, you have two Geminis here.
Yeah, totally.
That means you're going to have a lot of fun. Everybody needs a pet Gemini. So
totally. And you're a May Gemini, aren't you?
Oh, no, I am a smack in the middle. I'm a June 13th Gemini.
Oh, you're June 13th. Oh, I should have known this. That's right. I think there's lots of Geminis here too.
Yeah, we have a lot of fun. We see humor in everything. And I think that's our gift to the world, is humor.
Yeah.
Not that there's any other signs that are humorous, but
Love it.
All right, so to help me with the passport.
Yeah.
So I keep on seeing a suitcase, and then it's a black suitcase, squared suitcase, and it's like underneath, that layer thing that you put underneath to, you know what I'm talking about? You know how when you have a suitcase and there's a liner or there's an insert that's at the bottom?
Yes, yes, yes.
Do you see that at all? I mean, am I just...
like
underneath that insert, underneath an insert.
Oh, that's so into words. Sometimes you have to zip along the seam, and then you can go underneath a little bit. Yes, the fabric, it kind of lifts up. Yes, I do see that. I did find I went to my pendulum and I asked, is she going to find the passport? And I got a definite yes. I got a definite yes. So that's in the energy of this moment.
And for some reason, there is a nauseous feeling connected to it. I'm just telling you what I feel. There's some reason there's a nauseous, sick feeling to this bag and to the placement of where this passport is. And I don't know if maybe you got sick on that trip or something.
It's interesting you're saying that because I felt like I went under the water and my ears started to plug up, and not in a ringing, but just in a plug up. And I pulled 2 cards from the higher self. And it's curious that you say about the sick kind of feeling, because I got the failure and the anger card around it, which is layered into this. It's like
Maybe there was an argument that made you sick.
Interesting.
There's something.
And I'm getting 6, like 6. I don't know if it was 6 days ago, 6 weeks ago, 6 months ago that you lost it, but then they're also saying forward. It's like 6 days, 6 weeks, 6 months, you will find it. I feel like you're going to find it. And there is fabric-y. You're right. And it's like, it's not silk, but it's kind of like almost as soft as the silk would be.
Yeah, you know that fake leathery suitcases? Yeah, black.
Interesting.
Do you have one of those, or is this something? Maybe it's in somebody else's black suitcase.
Nancy, let us know.
Yeah.
She has been looking for months. Interesting. Okay. Yeah. Curious.
I'm not getting much else other than that.
All right. Well, let us know. Good luck. Go through the suitcases or something around the suitcases. Yeah. All right. Thank you for your question, Nancy. Do you want to choose the next one?
Okay.
Want me to?
Here's one.
Hi, YouTube. Please, a message from my younger sister, Pam, who passed away in April of 2022 in South Dakota. All righty. Younger sister, Bonnie.
I feel that she was playful. I feel that okay, sometimes I get how they died, but I don't know if this is, but I feel my head hurts really, really, really bad. As she passed away, my head hurts. Behind my eyes hurts. But she was really a playful person. Was she a leader or a teacher, or she an educator of some sort? Did she had ambitions to be an educator? What are you getting?
I am aware of a female, and she's talking about the month of May being significant. This May connection is actually what I heard. And she was taking me back to a wedding. There's something significant about the wedding, and she feels really patient. It's like she brings through this feeling of patience, of how she saw herself for other people. And in that, as I tuned into your energy, your relationship, I heard kindred spirit. There was this level of trust that you have that was like no other, is what she's making me feel. And then she's showing me, I don't know what this or how this relates, but a deck of cards. And the deck of cards is like not opened yet. You know, when you have the I don't smoke, but I remember when people would smoke and they'd have that kind of like plasticky kind of film on it. It feels like it's like a new deck of cards. And I don't know how what the context of that is, but that's what I'm seeing. They haven't been broken open yet, but that's what she's making me aware of. It's Bonnie, yeah, Bonnie. Mm-hmm.
So, okay, so I'm not understanding too much, but there's a question that you keep on asking her.
Oh.
Do you hear it? There's a question, but I can't get it clear. There's a question you keep on answering, and it has some. I see a blue stone, like either a necklace stone or a blue sapphire stone, a stone of some sort, as the brain aneurysm. She died of a brain. That's why my head hurts so bad.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But that's all I'm getting. It's almost like you're like, if it's real, you ask her a question, and what I'm seeing is a blue stone. Is that making any sense to you? It's not coming through clear enough for me. Maybe Kevin will be able to move some energy out of the way to get it.
Hmm.
Again, the teacher.
Oh,
There's got to be.
yeah.
There's got to be something with the teacher or educator or something with her.
I see it as the lighter blue. Actually, I see it kind of aqua-y. It's like the aqua aura quartz. Aqua aura quartz is the stone that I'm seeing. I don't know if that's the same one, but it's like bluey, kind of like, well, aqua. I mean, bluey.
Yeah, blue, very blue, and it's kind of reminding me of like the Hope Diamond, right? But it's not. It's not the Hope Diamond. It's like that kind of a. Yeah. I don't know. I'm trying to get it. See if she posts and give us a little confirmation, but maybe not. Aquamarine, maybe Liz, maybe.
Perhaps. Alrighty, well, let us know, Bonnie. We're going to move on to.
Yeah.
Thanks everybody for being here. So wonderful. Let us go with
an angel stone, maybe.
Interesting. Thank you, Janet. That's so kind of you. A goatee man, I need to move out of my house. Do you see me moving soon or what? Anything would be appreciated. Oh, yeah. I just heard September. Let us see.
For some reason, with this question, my throat is closing up, and I don't know what that means to that person. But there's something definitely going on with either not being able to speak your mind, not being able to communicate. Your sometimes choking is a lot of resistance against another person. So, yeah. This is Tis is, oh my God, you were just talking. This is some interference. Can't make out the voice or nothing. Are you not being able to hear me? Is that what that means?
You were talking. I don't know what that means. Yeah. I'm not quite sure.
Talking about a possible. Okay. Anyways, that is what I'm feeling around this question. Is something to do with the throat, not being able to speak. Maybe that's the reason why you can't. Maybe you're not communicating. Maybe there's something there. There's a blockage in your throat, in the throat area, either physically or spiritually. So there's that. What have you been getting?
Interesting. Fifth chakra issues and house full of spores is what he's saying. I did hear September, and then I pulled a card and I got the within a year. So the energy is yes, it does feel like you're gonna, and it feels like there is some urgency around it. Like, and now with you saying that there's a house full of spores, yeah, I do feel, yeah, I pulled the divine timing card. So it is in your favor. Yeah, things are going to line up. So you, I feel like the throat activation, the throat chakra has to do with the expression or the communication. And it feels like you're, I feel like it's like two part. You just further in that communication. And I don't know if it's related to, I'm not sure who it's related to, but there's someone that's not hearing you. So sometimes we just have to say it and say it again. And it's okay to say it again. So I don't know if you understand that or how you would understand that. But yes, I do see you moving. Yeah. A new environment.
Yep. And there's one more layer to this, hon. This is making you more spiritually aware of spirituality. For something that's going on either in your home or whatever it is bringing you more awareness to the spirituality, and you're focusing on the spiritual path rather than the physical and dare I say, like bullying path, I guess is maybe a better way of putting it. So this is creating something beautiful inside of you as you're going through this. So remember that.
So good. Lena, thank you so much for your donation. That's so kind of you. You are both healing my heart and anxiety. Well, that makes my heart happy to hear that.
Yes.
So good.
Good. All right. Let's do this one.
Sounds good. Oh, yes. And
now you're talking to somebody who believes everybody can do this. Okay? So
you're totally done.
Yeah. So when you have psychic abilities, we say absolutely yes. Yeah. Here's the caveat to that. Both Kevin and I can attest to this. It's that inner work and the clearing of all of your chakras and all of your emotions, and getting them cleared out so that the psychic abilities can function healthily in your body. Mm-hmm. That's truly the answer to this question. Do you have psychic abilities? If you're asking the question, the answer is yes. Normal people do not ask this question.
Yeah.
True.
It's so true.
But let's throw some cards. Let's give her a couple of cards on this.
Yeah.
Give her some confirmation upon confirmation.
Yeah.
I'm not talking normal people that don't have. I'm talking normal people that absolutely rejected their psychic ability, and
right?
Their spirituality. They don't go around wondering.
Yeah.
Only we do.
As I'm feeling into it, Jamie, and no pun intended was where I was going, was that your clairsentience, so your ability to feel things, is very heightened. It's like it's you. I feel like there's a part for you of just accepting it. And so a couple of the kind of emotional aspects to it is the denial and the self-esteem. And so that feels like the duality of it. So in it, you just stepping into that knowing of, yes, you have these abilities. We all do. There isn't anyone that doesn't. And how you place your attention to them, and what we bring to it, like Sheila was saying, that part about our vibration. And so us being a clear vessel, that takes something. There's responsibility, there's maintenance, there's grounding, there's all of the things that we do to really be at the frequency, if you will, to be in that communication. And so none of us are separate from it. Sometimes we forget, or we get sidetracked, or things come up that give us the illusion that we are not. But it goes back to the message that we said at the beginning. We are never less than. So in that, you have very much gift, and they're saying pause. So they're just inviting you to go even quieter. And in that space, your ability, sometimes we just need to be in the silence and the pause to really be in the acceptance and the recognition. But they're working with you, and it looks really good. So
you want to look at the card I got, spiritual baby.
Oh, so good. Yes.
The lessons learned as as we go through and stuff like that, at the beginning of acknowledgement of all of that. We've been there. We've all been there. And Kevin is so right. We have to clear our vessel in order for us to hear and to understand. And we're talking about the general human behavior. If you have a resentment against somebody, it's not worth your spirituality. If you are angry about a situation, it's not worth your spirituality. Clear all of that out. If you have a big ego, it's not worth your spirituality. It's just not. It's a high price to pay for your spirituality. And those are the things we're talking about to work on and to get through some acceptance and let people be who they are. They're all down here doing the exact same thing as everybody else is, trying to survive.
Ain't that the truth?
Yeah, we're all in survival mode.
Yes, we are. This very moment, and then this very moment, and then this very moment. And I remind myself all the time, every day, in fact. Thank you for your question. And other people, they're saying, needed to hear that. They needed to be reminded that we all have these abilities. So
yes,
I love it. All right. Let us go to...
I am not unique.
What's that?
I am not unique.
Right.
That keeps me humble.
So true. All righty. We are going to go to Captain Morgan. I would like to see if my grandfather had any messages for me. His name is Charles Morgan. I never met him. I found out about him through DNA. Oh, interesting.
Is he gone? Is he passed, or is he in dementia?
I think
I need to
he's in the
know.
spirit world. Captain Morgan, if you could confirm that.
Because I feel in between. And I don't know what that means. I don't understand that too much. I don't feel
dad. Paternal. Yeah, he is passed.
He is passed.
Yeah.
I feel in between. I still feel in between. So if he has passed and I still feel in between, could be wherever he is at, he is still doing earth work here on earth as ghost or spirit or whatever you want to call them. That's what I feel like. He's still doing work down here. I just got a message that there are some children, some grandchildren descendant from him that is drug addicted, that he has been protecting for a very long time. Now, this is really weird, and this is something you might understand, but for some reason, either twins or two boys or two girls, twins keeps on coming up, but I'm not saying, I don't know. Do you have twins? Confirm, yeah. But that's what it feels like. Two of the same, two of the children, two of the boys or two of the girls or something along that lines.
Interesting. Wow. Like 20 past?
No twins. Okay.
No twins. Interesting.
What do you get? Maybe there's two. No twins.
Did he say this is dad's dad? I feel like I just wanted to get that, but I'm on that side. What's he showing me? Why is he showing me the wheels of a car? They're not spokes. They're called, what are the, like, okay, you know how spokes would be like on a bike? But on a car, it would be, why is he showing me that? Is it like, do you know what I'm talking about, Sheila?
Like spokes? Are you talking about like spokes on a bike?
Yeah, but the spokes on a bike, but on a car. So it's like the car, and then it's like the, I don't know why he's showing me the, not the wheel, but the wheel of the car, but those things in it. I don't know.
Okay, so without being so mechanical, we have the wheel and we also have the what is it? So why do we go back
like,
up that we
let me
forget
break
about
this
the
down for
English language?
Totally. He's
I know what
comparing
you're talking about though. The rims, yes.
the rims, like those things, but now he's comparing it to a sundial. So there's something where he's taking me there. The sundial, a sundial. And then he's showing me the highlight around the month of November being significant. 67. I don't know what 67, if that's not June. There's something about the 67. And I pulled a couple of cards. It's really interesting. I feel like he really works with you. And right now, the energy that he brings through is, I pulled the empath and the purpose card. And in that, the purple is standing out. And so along with your purpose, he's showing me the purple around you. And that's about your passion and the rise of that. So you really stepping into it, he's assisting. And it's like, it doesn't matter. It does, but it doesn't matter that you didn't meet him. His energy and that familiarity and how he wants to work with you is really present. And so in this moment, it's like he's trying to parallel it between his life purpose and in that how things, it's not regret, it's not upset, it's not any of that. It's just this parallel about where you're at in your life. And so there's this encouragement to really follow your purpose, is what he's bringing through. Aw, thank you, Hogarth. That's so kind of you. So kind. Nice to see you in the chat. Hogarth has a wonderful channel, y'all. If he's Hogarth's Global Astrology.
Hogarth.
Oh gosh, he's up way too late. He's in the UK, y'all. So
I emailed you so that we can collaborate, Mr.
Sheila Hogarth.
I haven't heard nothing.
Hogarth Sheila. There you go. Making connections. It's so good.
I have always, I emailed him, but I don't know. I went through his website, so maybe he doesn't check his website as much. And also, Debbie's in here, and Sheila's in here.
Oh, everyone's here. It's
yeah,
so
there's
good.
a lot of us in here, which is pretty cool.
Aww.
Hey, I got these archangels, the protection archangels with the also blue. You said something about blue or purple. Offer and purpose.
Oh, so good. Yes, the purpose again. Yeah.
And purpose on there. But I also got lockdown and karmic. So that kind of maybe the lockdown and karmic, like I said, he's in between. He's not necessarily, he's in between. I feel that so much. And he's a spiritual path and awakening. Again, threatened and love. I don't know what's going on, but he's definitely he has work to be done. Yeah. That's what I guess that's my answer is he has work to be done. And he's, how can we put this? Spirit is encouraging his behavior in a strong manner.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting. Thank you, Captain Morgan, for the info. And yeah, it was Dad's dad. And the 67 is the year that you were born. That's interesting around that. And why do I keep seeing 20s? What's all the 20s? Because you said something about the 20s before in this. I don't know if that was what Sheila was picking up on, but there you go. So yeah, embrace his support that he's offering you. So good. And thanks everybody for being here. And thank you. Someone else gave a donation. And I just want to say thank you, Michelle. That's so kind of you as well. Such generosity. And hi, Kevin. Kevin Loving Vibrations is here. And everybody, please, if you have a channel, put your channel in the chat, making connections. If anybody else wants to collab with Hogarth or Sheila, make your connections.
Hogarth. You better hold the date for me, mister.
He's wonderful. He's very
I
wonderful.
love, it's his accent that me as a girl, I'm like, I could just sit and listen to it forever and ever.
So good. So good. All right. Sheila, do you want to choose the next one?
Oh yeah. Let's do this.
Let's do this.
All right. Let's see. Okay, let's do this one. Let's try this one. My son is going in for surgery at the end of March. Any messages from spirit?
Oh, wow. Okay.
It's a deal, says Hogarth. All right, cool.
Oh, perfect.
I'm emailing you right now.
Oh my gosh, that's so awesome. I love that.
And Debbie, I want to play poker again. We need to play poker.
What is that? You guys play poker?
Yeah, I went over to Debbie's house and with either I don't know if they're married yet. Girlfriend and married. Anyway, we went over there and we played poker, especially when Lisa was in town. Lisa.
Oh.
Yeah, she was in town and we all sat around and played poker and
oh my gosh.
It was fun.
So fun. All righty. All right, Lena, message from spirit around your son. I heard full recovery. So it's like, of course, there's going to be worry there. Mother and son, of course, any mother would have that concern for their child in that, but it's like full recovery and quick. It feels even quicker than what's expected. Yeah, there's trust there. Okay.
Yeah. Whatever he's going in for surgery for, it's like TikTok. It's like it needs to get done. There was a question. I think something is like, should he do it? Should he not do it? Should he do it? Should he not do it? And because we have settling for something, not settling something. So this something is coming up with that. But a pressure cooker also came up, like he needs to get this done according to spirit. And his all your wishes are going to be fulfilled. All of it's going to be fixed. All of it's going to be. Yeah. I mean, the surgery. Your wishes are going to be fulfilled. You're praying. All of your wishes are going to be good. Spirit's with him. I don't see anything major happening, but he definitely needs to get it done. I don't know what he's going in for, but it's like, yeah, let's get this done.
Yeah, I'm just going to echo that. It's interesting. You kept saying prayer, and there's the trust card and then the prayer card. And this really, the message that Spirit's focusing on, this is, and you don't have to share what this means exactly, but I got the joyful muse and the inspiration. And in that, just the 33 stood out. So the angel number 33. So just another layer of that support from Spirit in it. And it's allowing him to step further into his own inspiration. And so if this has been a bit of a, the worry and the concern and even the challenge, this allows him to just step further into his inspiration. And that's really beautiful. So yeah, there
he's
you
going
go.
in for brain surgery.
Wow.
Epilepsy.
Wow.
That's why it's like it's a pressure cooker. Something's going on.
Yes.
Yep.
Wow. Oh, that's interesting.
You nail it every time, Kevin. You impress me so much.
Oh my gosh. Well, this is interesting, which is they're saying this is important too. It's the power card, and just within the brain with the little
electrodes
synapses and that, that misfiring, this feels really powerful. Like Spirit, there's so much that's here on the earth that's in support, the doctors, the medical, your family, yourself, all of this. And we are so supported by the spirit world in that. So your prayers are being answered in this, and this is really going to be life-changing for him in a beautiful way. So we're all praying for that to to be the case. So
Good.
thank you, Lena. All righty. Great choice of the question.
We have a lot of questions to get through. I know a lot of people are putting them in the chat. We're going to get to as many as possible. And when we run out of the ones we've already got, we'll go back through and we'll have you repost. So I just didn't want you guys to think that we're ignoring you.
We
I
would
see you.
never. Thank you, Sheila, for saying that. It's so wonderful when you're with people that we, help each other in that. Hosting is always like a little bit of a there's more moving parts. So when people assist in that, I so appreciate it that you acknowledge that.
Yeah.
We see each and every one of you. That is for sure. All righty.
When I move, do you see me finding a new job right away, or should I wait until I am settled in my new place?
Amy.
This sounds like a question of what do you want?
Yeah, right?
What do you want to
So
do?
do you see me finding a job right away?
But let's see what Spirit has in mind. I got life balance for you. So the question is what is going to bring you more balance in your life? So that's where Spirit is concentrating in your life at this moment in time. So if you get a no, it's because Spirit is trying to get you into balance so that when and if you are to go back out into the workforce, that you're going to find a job that balances you instead of, and I don't know why this word just literally came out of enrages you. It just came. So you're not going to find a job that evokes your rage. You're going to find a job that evokes your balance. So there's something to do with that. What did you get?
I heard 5, and then so I just kind of listened and I pulled 5 cards. So the 5 is all about the change, Amy, as you know. And so in that, it's like, this is one of the potentials. And so in it, go back to what Sheila said about like you get to be in the driver's seat of this. This is the energy of one of the potentials that's there. So it's a yes and a no, and your participation in it, obviously you understand that. So in the one, it's I was asking, will you get a job right away or kind of settle first? And I got, no, you won't get a job right away. And it's kind of within the 18 months. In that feels more of the energy of the fear and the worry. But right in the middle of it is you, and help is on the way. And that's like, that creates either of the outcomes or several of the outcomes, if you will, as far as the potential. So what Spirit is trying to say in that is you get to decide, and that in it, that's a really great place to be. So when you're there, you will know. So it's like sometimes in the looking too far out in the future, the worry and the confusion and the uncertainty will be there. So when you get there, it'll unfold as it's meant to. So yeah, that's what I got.
I just got my email from Hogarth.
Oh. They're going live after this. Just kidding.
Thank you, Hogarth.
This is awesome.
Yes, I do believe that the Spirit's message to you the most is you get to choose, honey.
Yes.
And neither one of them are wrong. Remember that. Both are right answers.
Yep.
So, all right. Is it your turn or my turn? I don't remember.
I think I chose this one. So you go ahead.
Okay. And I just got one more card for her too. It says career success.
Oh, beautiful.
Was one more card that I got. Is it my turn? Okay. Let's go for Grandma. Would love to have a message from Grandma Ann. That's my middle name, Ann.
So beautiful.
I didn't think so when I was a child. Nothing is ever great when you're a child.
Right?
But I enjoy it now. It's my grandmother's name and my mother's middle name.
Aw. Samantha.
Isn't how a name can bring back a memory.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay, so as I'm thinking of Grandma Ann, I'm seeing sunflowers. Did she like bright yellow flowers or bright colors? Sunflowers sometimes mean to me bright spirit, bright sunshine, bright something. But my daughter's favorite flower is sunshine, and she's the best person I've ever known in my life. Is my daughter. So that's what relates to sunshine. And I see that there are some sunshine pictures. I just noticed that. But I'm seeing that. What else am I seeing? I'm seeing. Did she have the best cornbread in town? What's going on with this? I need some confirmations here. Best cornbread, best something. Bread, maybe it's a cake, maybe it's cornbread.
Yum. Samantha, are you still here? Let us know.
Anyways, what'd you get?
I see the passing down of the name Anne. So it feels like there's somebody else with the same name. And when you were talking about the middle name, I got kind of like, that's when when she made me aware of that. Also the month of June being highlighted for you. And then I saw a beautiful rainbow and I thought, oh, how beautiful. It's a lovely rainbow. And it is. But then I heard there's this song called The Rainbow Connection. And I think it's I think it's a child's song, but there's something about that. Is it Sesame Street, Rainbow Connection? Does Kermit sing it? I don't know. Anyways, I just saw Sesame Street. Maybe there is a version of that. But message-wise, she made me pull a card, and it's the proudness. She just has this such pride and so proud of you for who you are and who you've become. Yeah, it's so beautiful. If I don't know if it's been quite some time since she's passed, but she's watching. It's like just being highlighted by these milestones in your life and this pride around it. So, oh, it is Kermit. That's so funny, Linda. Okay, it is Kermit the Frog. I'm not crazy. I'm like, why? Yeah. A flashback of that. So, I'm not sure that she's here, but go ahead.
Samantha, does your family say to you, "You remind me of my grandmother"?
Oh, okay.
Twin flame.
Oh, so interesting.
Mince pie. She was a great cook. Yeah. Do they say, you remind me of your grandmother. You remind us of your, because I see twin flame. So that may be the reasoning for that, is that your soul, the soul, you and her are connected in that way. It's like one day you're just busy as all get out in your world, and all of a sudden you'll have a memory pass through from grandma, and that is literally your grandmother just whispering into your life as she does.
Aw. So beautiful. Yeah, it was 10 years ago that she passed.
Mm-hmm. I have her hair in strawberry blonde. Yeah. That's it.
That's so good. Aw, beautiful. All righty.
Thank you always for confirming what we can't do without you, because when we have these messages, they don't mean nothing unless they are meaning something to you.
It's so true. It's so true. All righty. Where are we going now?
I think it's your turn, Mr. Kevin.
All righty. We did that one already. All right. Oh, this one's curious. Michelle Baines. Hello, Kevin and Sheila. Will I be accepted to the writing fellowship I applied for?
Wasn't that interesting? I see a feather, a pin feather.
Oh.
That just, a feather usually means God-given. This is a writing feather. So there's that. Sharon Sipe. I always want to say hi to Sharon Sipe. She's such a hard worker. She really
Wonder
does.
Woman.
Yeah, phenomenal. All of your, of course, moderators are phenomenal, but we always have Sharon Sipe to share our joy and love with. Patricia too. Patricia, I see her. I see her comments in my on my videos a lot. Patricia, is it Franzio? No, I'll murder a last name. Give me a moment. I would do that. All right. So
it's interesting. I just want to go back to this one because she's still with the energy of Anne. That's the point that she was making about those milestones, Samantha. So the part where it's like, yes, they're no longer here in the physicality. They do witness that. And in it, she was a part of it. And in the spirit world, she had that connection with them. So she didn't, you're right. She didn't see it in this physical aspect, but she saw it and she is so connected to that. So that's why they bring up those milestones, that they're still walking this life with us. So it's beautiful. I saw that she had added that. So I just wanted to.
Great.
All righty. So we will go back to Michelle. Sorry, Sheila, I didn't mean to start.
You didn't do anything wrong. I enjoy giving the feedback, so I get that. So we have the writing fellowship she applied for. So I don't know. I'm giving you an honest answer on this.
Yeah.
I keep on trying to get you to the finish line and get you over that hurdle, and there's something in the way. I don't know if it's financial. I don't know if it's, there's, you didn't apply in time. I don't know what the hurdle is, but there's definitely a hurdle of some sort. I don't know if you're I don't know. What do you got, Kevin?
Well,
I don't like giving out bad news, but I don't like to.
I'm not a yes and I'm not a no. I'm really unsettled. The pendulum was very undecided, and I got the weight card, and so I don't know if it's like I feel like there's this energy of like you have this like backup plan, and so in that it feels good either scenario. So if you don't, there feels like there's something, it's just meant to be. And I don't want to say that it's better than this option, but it's like, it just doesn't feel like this all or nothing. Now, I did pull a time card, and of course, time is a little bit hard to narrow into, but I got the within the 2 weeks. And so I don't know. You would understand that more about the actual when you're supposed to hear or not. But there's something a little off about it.
I agree.
There's something a little off. It's like, did your application actually go through? I know you push send, but it's like, I don't know. And not to create, there's just something a little
I get her all the way up to the hurdle, but I can't get her to jump over it.
Interesting.
In my vision. So I don't know. That may be something to look at.
Well, I pulled 2 cards just to clarify, and these feel really good. And I think this speaks to whatever unfolds. I got the preparations come to fruition, the Netcaster, and then the Moon Maiden, which is new beginnings. So that energy feels really good, whatever the outcome is. So it feels good, but there's something a little interesting there.
Just don't worry about it. Spirit's in charge of it anyway. No matter what, Spirit gets you to a higher level of goodness no matter what. Just remember that. Either way, you're taken care of.
Such a great reminder.
Yep. Is it my turn? It's probably my turn.
It is.
Probably me and my decision making. Let's see. Message from my husband Jerry, who passed in 2018.
Jerry, sorry for your loss, Betty.
Is this a heart attack? I instantly felt chest restrictions.
I short of breath.
Yeah.
Whew.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Shortness of breath.
I think that's way of spirit can help remind or getting me to the connection is how I start the reading as I get how they pass. That's happened to me every time. So I don't know if somebody else who does mediumships get that first.
Yeah.
But I usually get how they passed first.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah.
Some people may or may not. But is this a true statement that he had heart? Patty, are you here, Patty? I don't know. But anyways, moving from that part, he's apologizing for leaving a mess. He's like, I'm so sorry. He had lung cancer that went to his brain. So that's why you're not breathing and I'm feeling the chest. Okay.
Yeah.
There it is.
Wow.
So we got him. He's almost like, so sorry I left you a mess, hon. I'm so sorry. And I don't know why he feels like it's a mess, because it doesn't feel like it was a mess. Like you made it through, everything worked out. But he's interesting. But he feels, I mean, he's fine on the other side. What are you getting on this? Because I'm getting.
It's interesting. I feel very visual with him. So clairvoyantly, he's working with me that way. And he first showed me, I was out on the lake and I heard lake. I was seeing all the rest of it, but I heard that it was the lake. And I'm in this boat, and it's like just one of those little rowboats. And there's this feeling of solitude and liking that. Not that he didn't like people in that respect, but there was just something around being alone and on the calmness of this lake and just with his thoughts. He also made me aware of the month of October. He was highlighting the month of October. I was really short in my breath. I feel like there's something about the one of three. So I don't know if there's, you're one of three, he's one of three, but there's something about the one of three. And now I'm being aware of the kids. Also the number 22. And that always piques my interest because it's the number I connect to. So the 22s or the repetitive twos is one of the signs that he's showing you. And it's interesting. And I know we were talking about that earlier, but just with the last questions about the career changes, people changing jobs, so I don't know if it's you or just someone in your household, but it does feel good that there's support there around that change career-wise. Interesting. All righty. All righty. Anything else you want to add?
No, the only other thing I have to add on that is I got ancestors with him.
Oh.
So I don't know what nationality he is, but he's with his ancestors. That was another level of message that I got, that he's with his ancestors. So.
He's pointing out something that you said there, Sheila, was so interesting, and I love this. It caught my attention, and it caught his attention in how you said what nationality he is, and you didn't say what nationality he was. And there, that feels, because I was waiting for him to give a message, and that communication, the words we put around it, he's inviting you, Patty, to still be in the energy of is, and knowing that there is life after life, which when we speak of them, to put it into this tense in this very moment versus the past tense. It just lit him up when you said that, Sheila. So and I was waiting for a message, so it's perfect. So thank you to Jerry, and there you are, Patty. So blessings to you. All righty. Janet, does my youngest brother, who has passed, have a message for me? His name is Jim. All righty. All righty. Let's see.
First of all, I get dizziness.
Oh, that's so funny, Sheila. Yeah, so did I. I got super lightheaded.
Super lightheaded and dizziness.
Yeah.
I don't know if this has anything to do with alcohol or something like that. Sometimes I miss that on alcohol or drugs because I don't. But yeah, I got dizziness out of that, so I don't know what that is about. The connection with that. So let's see if we can get past the dizziness. Hilda got dizziness as well.
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. I love it that the energies transform even to the people who are watching. How they can each utilize their abilities as we're going through this to see if they are coinciding with what we were saying. This is a great way to practice. I used to do that with before I got a YouTube channel. I used to definitely I'd holler from the other room, no, that's not what it is. Or I got this here. I know they can't hear me, but I'm still hard on holler at the YouTube.
You love that.
All right, I have to answer this one question. That's Reinhold. What is the outcome of my inheritance lawsuit? And here is the answer I got when I read this. And this is just for you. We're not going to bring it up, but half. That's the word that I got, half. So whatever that means to you, half of whatever it is, half of something. So there you have it. I just telling you something I got right off the bat. And the messages, I'm not getting much messages from brother. So what do you got? He's on the other side with a spiritual team.
Interesting.
Does that make any more sense of what you're trying to? Because he's on the other half of the spirit with a spiritual team. Like he has been received as in, okay, let's try something different. Let's do something different. Let's try something else. That didn't work. We're going to, and don't worry. You're not forgotten. You're not let go. It's a lot like that. Like he has a spiritual team. I'm gonna cry. That's how powerful he is. He's like, yeah, I've been taken care of.
Yeah. His entry, yeah. It is very layered. His energy is different. It does come in different, and how strong it came, and it literally made me dizzy and off my. I could just feel it, and it was instant. And so, I'm just checking in to see if it's okay to say this. And I don't know if this is a part of what you were getting, Sheila, or not. I'm hesitating because I almost feel like he's potentially here again, or that is just around the corner, that he will be.
Oh, yeah.
That's kind of the feeling that I'm getting, that it's
You
like,
have to do this over. It's
yes,
okay. Yeah.
yes, yes. And so in that, he brings me back to a really clear memory of Theo's memory, and you're on the beach, and it's like, I can relate to this because we did this to my younger brother, is we kind of buried him in the sand, and it was fun until it wasn't fun, and then he started crying, and then there was this upset. And so I don't know if you understand that, but it's like, and I don't know if it's in the literal or if it's just figuratively. So you would understand the context he's saying, but just kind of like my feet buried in the ground. I feel like you gave care for him, and so not just like the regular sibling relationship. There was this aspect of you really caring for him. He's acknowledging that. And it feels like he's working with you right now, for, it feels like, are you going to go this way or are you going to go this way as far as the choice? And it feels like a bit of a theme tonight with people. The beautiful thing about it is we can't make a wrong decision. We just make the next best decision. So in his energy, allow, and that's why other people were feeling him. So those of you that are in that contemplation of like the fork in the road of, do I go this way or do I go this way, and thinking that one is right and one is wrong, or that you're going to miss something, it is not the case. It is perfect in whatever you choose. So in that reminder, he is of course here for you, Janet, but he's also here for all of us. So it's about the choices. And that's so interesting, because we were talking about the sand, which is very curious. And it's the treasure island. And he's also pointing out the 9 in that life path number. So in the potential of the reincarnation, I understand it. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, he's doing the work. He's fine. He's going to be okay. The biggest takeaway from this, Janet, is that he is within his spirits, and spirit and all of his guides are taking care of him at this point in time, and he will be okay. He is okay.
So good.
So yeah. All right, your turn.
I think I chose this one.
Did you? Oh, okay. I don't never remember.
Well, there's 2 Geminis here, so there's like 48 people choosing.
I'm telling you. And you know, the memories of Geminis are like,
yeah, totally.
It's gone.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Let's see. I don't know which ones we've already. Let's see.
I usually unstar the ones we've done.
Oh, let's do this one. Dementia, I feel, how do we remove the ones we already did?
I think I've done, you just, on the starred part, you just click the little star again.
I haven't been removing them, have you?
Okay, I have. I'm slightly OCD, so.
There you have it. That's
Mark,
me. Okay, are there any messages from my brother-in-law, Tim, who is alive and has dementia? Now, here's something that I've learned about dementia. Now, somebody had said something. Okay, I'll give you a little story. I was on a live with it was Debbie, and it may have been Lisa. I don't remember, but Debbie from Freebird, right? And I asked, can I get a message from my mother? Now, they automatically went to that she had already passed, which I knew that was a possibility. I didn't say that she was alive and had dementia, but they gave the best message ever. And the reason why is because they felt her soul already have crossed. I mean, they literally said, when she's already gone, she's already crossed, she's already, and I knew that my mother was, physically still here. So just remember that if there's somebody who is in dementia, I think that their body is just the waiting for the engine to fall out
Yeah.
until they go. But in dementia, their spirit is already on the other side, creating their new life, creating something else. I'm pretty sure that they can't do much with, we have to wait for the vessel to go. But just remember that. So I was very, very grateful. I mean, Debbie, and I don't remember who it was, but Debbie was just dead on. She was so good.
Yeah. It happens usually weekly where when I'm connecting with people that are in the dementia, in the Alzheimer's, that they're still often here. And in the feeling of it and connecting, we're just connecting directly to the soul aspect of who they are. And in that, that's why we place them in the spirit world. They are there. They're in this duality of the realm where they're kind of walking both, if you will. And so in it doesn't, as a medium, it doesn't feel different as I'm connecting that. There's a direct message here for you in the last one, because I pulled the choices card, Marg. And so in your choices that you're facing, there's support from your brother-in-law, Tim. And in it's in your choices, he wants you to be really mindful. And maybe this is the people that are around him and how, okay. So he wants people to be mindful of the way that they are speaking their words. So if you would understand that, and you don't need to go into the detail of it, but there's something about it. So in the people that are around him, it feels like there's this attention to be mindful of the words, each word that's being said. So I feel this applies to somebody else.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna kind of piggyback off of what you're saying. Is I also am getting a voiced a voiced disappointment. I don't know if he was an egotistical kind of a guy. I don't know if he considered, you know what I mean, but he's definitely speaking of a disappointment or a not liking of something that his body is going through right now. So I don't know. Yeah, his inner. Yeah, so there's that message that he doesn't. It's a family mission. Something in the family that he's not caring for. He wants harmony. Maybe there's too much fighting around him or something. I don't like giving negative readings, but you wanted a message from him. So I don't know if he was like a negative, kind of a guy, but he's really kind of picking up on something he don't like. You know what I mean? Does this sound like him? Does that sound like him? Are you still here? So I don't know. I mean,
understood. Yeah, she understands it.
Okay, she understands. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's literally he's trying to throw some shade onto these people with that. he's giving them a hard time. Okay, that's funny to me because he's like fighting back without he's giving these people a hard time.
That's so curious. Yeah. I didn't need to pop this one up there, but we're just going to go with this one next because I clicked and there you go.
Okay.
Jules, 1280. Do I have a message from my mom, Dell? Date of birth 2/19, born in Dark Corners. All righty. Message.
Okay, hang on a second. We got a message from her. Before that says, the last one says, not egotistical at all. He asked his wife to end his life because he couldn't go on like this, and he is in a nursing home. So that's what he's having a problem with.
That's so interesting. That's the closest. It's like, watch my words. And it's like, you know what I mean? Like, we don't always honor that for other people.
So he's giving him hell.
Oh,
it's so, but he's giving it to him.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Wow. Thank you for noticing that, Sheila. Jules,
Okay,
are you?
this one here is, do I have a message from my mom, Dale? 219. An Aquarian, eh?
And Jules, are you still here? Because just with the mediumship, I have a feeling that you might not be. But if you are, let us know. And maybe we'll do one more after this. I've kept Sheila past the hour, y'all. Oh my gosh.
It's up to you. I'm okay. If you're okay, I'm okay.
I'm just going to unstar some. I'm just going to.
A message from your mother, the Aquarian. The Aquarian is intellectually sitting back and intellectually giving off. How can I put this? If you all of a sudden to your day-to-day do and you have a brilliant idea coming in, she's taking credit for it.
I know those people. I know those people.
Brilliant idea. Yeah. Is that her?
I'm curious. I hope she's here. Let us know.
For the collective and for Mother Earth. Let's do both.
I love it.
All right, you go ahead.
I'm such an overachiever. I pulled 3. Which I really think is really, the timing it is really perfect. And so it actually brings the awareness of what's happening on the earth. So it's interesting that you said that for Mother Earth. I got the Cosmic Womb, which is the Divine Feminine, the Opportunity card, and then the Beyond the Ordinary. And in that, I think it speaks to what the change that's happening on the planet right now, and in the energy of the Divine Feminine and Mother Earth, in that opportunity, things that can be in the illusion of what we think they look like and what's underneath it, what we are not always privy to seeing, is that room for opportunity. And from that, on the other side of it is our connection, it's our knowing, it's our divine within ourself. And really, we are just, it goes back to the message that you said at the very beginning, Sheila, about none of us are ever less than. And in it, we are all so beyond the ordinary. And so we just sometimes need those reminders, whether they be little or big, of who we are and why we're here. And in that, I love that it's a beautiful opportunity. It's such a blessing in being here in this moment. So that's what I got.
And ironically, I literally pulled the card Earth.
Oh.
And Earth and the eagle spirit that is within the earth. Eagle spirit. So eagle spirit, when